to the streets. Yeah, 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 taking it to the street, taking it to the streets. Take this message to my brother. Taking It to the Streets by the Doobie Brothers. What a cool tune. I wanted to learn this for the longest time, and I finally got around to doing it. And it is really cool, but whoa, is it tough if you're going to do it as a singer solo guitarist. In the performance I did, I had to have something to help me out, so I pre-programmed some drums with some simple parts. But I think it can be done even without the pre-programmed drums. But let me show you at least the way I play it, which I arranged so that a singer solo guitarist could do it. So let's get right to it. Grab your guitars, taking it to the streets. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to break it down into 3 sections. The first section is composed of the intro and verses. They're the same chords. The second section is the pre-chorus, and then the third section is the chorus. Let's go right to the intro and verses. Okay, there are 4 chords in the intro and verses, and they are F minor 6 over G, C over G, G major 7 sus 4, G7 sus 4. And that's it. Those are the 4 chords. However, it's a little bit more difficult than that because, and if you notice, all 4 chords have G as the bass. And the reason why is, that is sort of the pedal tone that Michael McDonald set for this intro, which is really cool. It makes it cohesive. And so that pedal tone, I believe he's playing with his left hand on the piano on 8th notes. Dun, 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 dun. So, and you're going to do it with your thumb. Always on the 8th notes if you possibly can. It's hard. While you're playing the chords with the rest of your fingers, assigned this way. Okay? So the first string is your little finger, second string your ring finger, third string your middle finger, and the fourth string is your first finger. And you won't play the 5th string. You just don't have enough fingers. So on beat 1, you're going to hit the chord F minor 6 and begin the thumb. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And when you hit the and of beat 4, you're going to hit this chord again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then when you hit the and off of the next beat 1, you're going right to the C over G. So, sorry. While you're doing the thumb, so slowly, your thumb keeps going. And then you go right back to beat 1 to hit this G major 7 sus 4. It. And I would really work on this with your thumb at a very slow tempo, like I was doing, or even slower. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then work on building it back up. Because I can't remember the tempo for this song that the Doobie Brothers played it in, 152 or something like that. It's fairly rapid, so your thumb is really moving. Something like that. Anyway, that's the intro and the verses. Let's go to the middle part. Okay, so the pre-chorus is, I think, the toughest part to play as a singer solo guitarist, at least, because you've got three parts to play. First, there's the chords, and let me show you the chords. Chords are C, C over B flat, F over A, F minor over A flat, and then C suspended 4. All right, now here's why this is tough, because those chords are doable, is because you also have two other parts happening that if you're playing as a singer solo guitarist, you want to do all three parts if at all possible, because those are very recognizable. So well, let me show you the other two parts. The other two parts are this. Okay, so that's being done by one of the guitarists. I think it's Jeffrey Skunk Baxter that's actually doing that. And then the other part is the bass. So you've got to do all three parts in order to make it recognizable. So my solution was to go with this C up here, and you hit it, and then that's what I'm doing. Down, up, down. Okay? And then I have to come down here to play the G, C note, G note, C note. I'd like to stay up here, but I've got to hit this low G. So your hand has to move a good distance. Okay. And then the next note is a B flat, but you're going to have to play it up here to play the C over B flat. Only you want to keep this going. So my solution was to play it with this form instead of like this with my thumb. I've been thinking about it. I might in the future just go ahead and play the bass note like, and then just do these four. So you could do it this way. That's how I did it. Or you can go, or use your thumb. All of those are viable options. But that would be the next part. And then you want to do the bass line again, which was, so you're going to have to do it here. 8th fret, 6th fret, 8th fret, and then to the A note and that chord, remember, which is the F over A. But I still want to add this again. So you could hit the chord and just add your little finger on the G and the C. Or you could just play this chord where you actually don't have the F over C anymore, or F over A. Okay, so that's an option. Then you just go to the next two chords, the F minor over A flat. So slow. That's how I played the pre-chorus. Let's go ahead and go to the chorus. All right, the chorus is not that difficult. It's 4 chords, and you're emphasizing the bass walking up from an E to an F to an F sharp to a G. Okay? That's what's happening, but you also are playing the chords too. Well, the first chord is a C7 over E to an F, to an F sharp diminished 7th, order to get that F sharp on the bass, I'm playing this F sharp down here, and then a C over G. I play it here. You could play it like this, or if that's easier for you. And the rhythm is break. You can be doing some percussive stuff, you know. Stuff like that. And that's the song. Okay, there you have it. Taking It to the Streets by the Doobie Brothers. Awesome tune. It's hard, but if you work on it, you can get it. All right, thanks for swinging by. I hope to see you at the next video. Bye-bye.